Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back. Today we're starting Act 4 on my Grand Slam attempt. So we're continuing with the same team. I do not want to make really any adjustments to it. It's been working very fine as is. I do think that it'll work as is on the Act 4 boss. I just kind of wanted to go over kind of what the group is and what the quirks are, what the memories were, and all that jazz before we got into it. So we're using the Red Tusk team, as it kind of states. Odika is on Carcass. She has Breacher locked in, which has been really good to us. Otherwise, she has Sluice Tactician, which honestly I don't remember when we got that, and we didn't even get the Sluice last time. She has Generous, Gentry Fearing, and Squeamish. For memories, we have a Hot Bath. For Carcass, at least, goes really well because she can resist stress happening to her, especially on a crit, and then she can heal stress happening to her when she is crit. So I thought that was a really good combo personally. And then because she is my tank, the fact that she is getting more max HP with Fresh Bread and Rare Treat, I thought that was a really good HP thing, because now instead of 35 plus 4 from the altar, she has 43, in addition to anything else I get her during the run. Then we have Reynold on Aggressor. He has Defiant locked in. He actually got Pillager Slayer, which kind of sucks because that overwrote Daredevil, but he also has Vanquisher and Necrophobic. He has Mother's Comfort, giving him 15% bleeding resistance. He has a Problems Kept, giving him 10% damage resistance. He didn't get anything good in the last act, so I just gave him a Walk on the Woods, giving him 15% movement resistance. Then I got Saramenti on Virtuoso. Nothing locked in here, but Amateur Armorsmith, Vanadicator, Quick Draw, Sprained Ankle, Hemophobic. But then we have a Lesson Learned for a 3% critical rate, First Kiss for 10% debuff resistance, and a Token of Friendship for 10% positive banter. So he has some potential for some really good stuff. Paracelsus has Disarmor, Rancontour, and Iron Constitution. She is an Alchemist, of course. And we have Favorite Toy, of course, Token of Friendship, and Harmless Mischief. So with that being said, we're going to be going with the Red Tusk team. Let's get started on Act 4. Well, they're in the perfect spot to do the normal thing in a very, very good way to take out the big guy. So why don't we do it? Then we're gonna splat the little one. And yeah. And blight the big guy.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
And splat the little one. And now we only have the woodsman to deal with.
And methodical appliance of harm.
Yeah, we'll deal with him fast enough. So now he's blighted and bled for more damage than he has on him. Can fade to black, so he's blinded. Blight him. Armor break, execution. I guess that's not an execution, but there we go. No damage. Mastery point. Nothing fun.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply.
There's a straight shot to the inn, huh? Few fun things right there.
The familiar hearth crackles inviting.
So let's check out what we got. I would really prefer not to go to either of those. academic cache location scouting academic caches. So I will go to the Foetor.
The farms and fields of our kingdom.
The provisioner.
Run with putrescence and rot.
Mind you, I don't really care about the candles.
Precious
So if I want to equip something, I'm going to equip it. And it's a very big toss-up right now between the essay gear and the ice box. So if I get the essay gear later on, I can just buy everything I need for the run. What goes with that? I think it's the owlet. So that would help me pierce everything I need to get the vulnerability for the ops week. And beyond that, I don't do much for debuffing. Otherwise, I can still get that. Later on, pick up food items and be really set for like wanting to buy food and stuff like that. The unfortunate thing is I do not see a viable setup to take on the Harvest Child. Not saying it's not possible, but the likelihood of me actually doing it is zero zilch none from what's in here. I would need a lot of pickups from those caches. So we're gonna see what we get and go from there. I'm gonna get the touching dirges.
The rigors of the road.
I think what I want is the essay gear, because then I can spend a lot more relics in every spot and feel a lot more comfortable. And then I'm still gonna go with the rabbit.
Every road.
Wainwright.
Torment.
Equip him, equip the essay gear, equip the Radiant Flame. Mastery Trainer itself. I'm actually tempted to not take Plague Grenade, but she has the Resistance Piercing. So we'll still take it, and then I'm gonna take Smite. What we're gonna do is Touching Dirges. And because they messed up, everyone's still not, friendly or anything, but no one's really bad. And we'll go from there. Okie dokie.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Yikes. So I could go from the cache, the unknown to the cache, to unknowns, to assistance encounter, and get the heck out of here. I just want to point this out. I know what I'm doing. I know how I'm going to go about this. Actually, there's another thing I could do. There's 3 paths here that seem very lucrative to me. The first of which is what I am going to do for this run so that I can actually get the Grand Slam done. And that is go from the cache to the unknown, to the cache, to all these unknowns, and just get out of Dodge. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be fighting many fights in here, and it's going to be a very quick run. The second is to go to the Creature Den, which might get me some things for the inn, which would also dodge this cache. Go to the Militia, which would get me combat supplies. And then I could dip to this cache and continue with preset route. Then there is route that my brain says, go do it, you will have fun. Regardless of what happens, you will have fun. And this is what ends every single Grand Slam attempt I have ever had. And this is why I kind of stated at the beginning of all these attempts that I am just going to play smart. And I would go from the Creature Den to the Assistance Encounter. Mind you, neither of these would get me trinkets. And I don't have trinkets. So all I'm going on is memories. And I would possibly be... I suppose I wouldn't be wounded anymore from the Creature Den at that point. Very low likely, but I probably would be stressed. Into the Lair. Into the table. So if I somehow made it through the Lair, which is a very low likability, I'd be going to the table and I'd most likely die. But then I'd get to the cache, and then I'd get to the rampart. Do you see why most of my runs end? Why I haven't gotten this so far? Because my brain goes, do it for the funsies. Do it for the funsies. We're not doing it for the funsies. We're being smart. We're getting this done.
The lost souls of a dying world, empty of hope.
It does hurt my soul a little bit to do it. But technically, I only need to beat one Lair boss in this entire thing
Steady.
to get to the mountain. I don't need to beat a Lair boss in every single region, including the first region. I actually just wiped all of them out. Wow. And I mean, viably, I could beat the Harvest Child. There is a decent viability. Where the unknown is, there is the chance that all the harvest hungers that would happen.
Is gone.
And I don't know what would happen if I got unlucky there. Because between getting blighted and the harvest hunger and losing control of all my characters, and then when I do have control of them, the likability of the chances of them being in rows that I don't want them to be in because of said harvest hunger are very, very, very high. Gain 1 hit to regain bleeding resistance. Yes. And then I have the death cap spores. I almost wish I could go there now. Wait, what? I could go there. I could go there. What's 53, 40, 20? So the problem is I'd lose control of Reynold and Boudica almost entirely. So I would need Sarmenti and Hera to do almost all the heavy lifting. And that's only going to do 4. So 4, 8. I'm just wondering, like, what are the actual chances of getting it done? Because I know how to make it so Reynold doesn't have Harvest Hunger on him. Like, won't go into row 1. But that only works if Boudica doesn't have Harvest Hunger on her. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very sketchy fight. Ooh, yeah. I'd rather not do something entirely too sketchy this early into a run and entirely screw everything I've done. As much as I would absolutely love to go in and do it. And, I mean, I feel like I could, but there's that very, very good chance at the same time that, you know, I'm not going to get to use Boudica or Reynold for the entirety of the Harvest Child fight. I've seen it happen time and time again. Let's get them weakened. Get them blighted. Well, at least we got one of them going down on next turn. Yeah, we'll just smite. Then the very good likability of Butcher going down if he gets burned. Back rows are gone.
The smallest variable can make all the
We
difference.
hack.
A deliberate
All right.
and methodical appliance of harm.
Blighting you.
Brilliant conclusion.
Razor Wit. And there we go.
The one pleasant in the extreme.
That's going on Boudica. She has a bunch of stuff healing her already. Give that to you so you have bleeding resistance. Alright. So Cash is next. Cash might get me what I want anyway. Scrap grenade. Come on, come on. Nope. However, I mean, that's useful. I don't have anything that's noxious, correct? So that's absolutely worthless to throw on. But what we can do is scrap grenade there and do that. Alright. Oasis is good. I appreciate Oasis. So this is a good gathering run.
The loathing festers.
So if nothing else, I already got the one. And then 5 flame and the 1 de-stress over leaving. Because leaving does nothing for me. I would have preferred gathering the 3 additionals, but I suppose no one wanted to do that. There's a hoarder up there, which I'm not sure is going to get me anything. Can I afford anything? I don't know. We'll find out. This will get me a little extra. Just to change things up, slice off on Urchin. He bleeds. Now he's bladed. Between those, he still goes down. I don't like urchins. I don't like urchins. Urchins in this game are bad. Out of all the gaunts, I think they're my least favorite. They can really hurt. Okay, this time around, let's do this. So no horror.
The howling mind.
Encore to burn all the corpses. She goes down on her turn, so smite the lost soul. We can then blight, and that's our victory. But for funsies. Okie doke.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Relics.
It is
Baubles.
now.
You know, I'm gonna get a little closer. So that sign right there by the crates, does that remind anyone else of those little restaurant signs that they put out in front of their, like, storefront and going, today's special is, you know, potato stew with cheese or bacon, salad, blah, blah, blah. XYZ specials. Come in today. That's what it really reminds me of. Sir, you taunt me. You taunt me greatly. Okay, so he has a few good things. First of which is Brilliant Brew. We are buying this. It really paid off last time. +2 duration dealt. That's where most of my baubles are going. So hopefully I don't need too many in the next 10. Royal Summons could have been good, but if end rank 4 taunt is not great. Otherwise, we have relics, so we're buying a few of these, and I feel like a wax inoculant could be good. And let's get the grow feet, and maybe I'll find something to remove this in the next area. So now we can Brilliant Brew Poison Ring, because that'll be on hit. Chance to deal additional blight. If Noxious item is equipped, additional blight piercing, so nothing here can resist her blight, and additional blight duration. And just to save the death cap spores for now, I know I don't need them for the mountain boss. They will have additional uses this run. Okay. So let's get rid of the guy in back. Scrap grenade him too. So he's really gonna have a bad day. So he's already taking 11 around. Can almost leave him. Well, yup, so you do less. Nope. Alright. Magnesium Rain. Now they're all burning. He goes down on next. Pro feet, so you bleed, burn.
A promising development.
And just get the barricade. Actually, I probably should have grow feeded there, but that's fine. And it'll go down eventually. 5 burn, 13 health. We can fix that. We can fix that. Bleed. There we go. 8 and 12. Barricade goes boom. Hi there, sir. No more barricade, huh? No more barricade.
The past is gone.
Oh, got my crow feet back. So, Reynald, crow feet, and Pouch of Lie for when there's corpses. Up to our assistance encounter. Does it say Destitute Flame in item scouting? I don't need the scouting. So, stagecoach item. That's very nice of you, Boudica, for once in this entire, set of runs. So no one likes what each other does. So I'll take the hit on Rain. I'll gain the stagecoach item, which could be better. Bandages, I suppose, for future areas. Really looking like I should have taken the wolf cub. I'll live with my choices. That's what we do. Encore. Light.
A slow dissection.
Resist that.
An unavoidable end.
Light again. You both go down on your turns. Think. Nope, not the Herald. But it's enough where, you know, next turn he goes down. Then you can get yopped.
Agony. By accumulation.
Trophy, you two. Burn you. One down. Trophy again.
Weaken them. That another
Burn again.
to work.
Ha ha ha. 2 down. Play grenade.
Malaise. Measured and
And yes, I do find that very fun. All of the damage over time. 4 to 8. Guess we hit for 4. And Sermenti, what do you got for us? Nearly taking it out. That's what you got for us. Fade to black. Blind the one that's gonna live. Light the one that's gonna live. I mean, it's a 50-50. Either way, they're dropping to death's door. So, one that's less likely to hurt
One
us.
less obstacle in
Or
our
more likely, I suppose. And he still got the crit off. You know what I got to say to that? Guess we can't finish it off. Alright, we can pouch a lie, get the de-stress. And raise her wit. This felt like a very quick
We are
area.
flame, burning
Like
brightly
Dark Impulse,
for all the
that's
world
one
to
that
see.
could have been really good in the last one.
The loathing festers.
And quite honestly, that could be good on Sarmenti. We'll see. If nothing, it's, you know, a survivability thing for now, while I find something better. I'm a little disappointed we didn't go for the Lair boss, but I'm more impressed that we got through here alive, so we'll take it in stride. And you know, we got through here alive because I didn't go for the Lair boss, so there's something to say about that. We got Pillager Fearing, we got Necrophobic,
and rest.
we got all that jazz, we got Mastery Trainer. Should actually check the routes first.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn.
So I could easily
on our destruction.
do the Tangle. Here's the thing. If I went to the Sluice, I could get more relics, more baubles, more mastery points, and some other stuff. And then up more relationships to just destroy the rest of the place. And then if I roll the Tangle or the Shroud again, we roll it.
On map.
Otherwise, if we get the Foetor, I can probably go in a little better prepared. Piggy for de-stress and all that jazz. Let's just grab the boxing gloves. I'm a little disappointed. All of the stuff I could have grabbed. We're gonna get the food barrels just for the stacking though. So first of all, Wainwright, food barrels, repair.
As vital to survival.
Actually, I probably should have gotten the armor there, I didn't think. Then those, and chance to produce contraptions. I don't think the academics map helps me in the sluice, so I'm not going to equip it, but I might actually change that over the workplace loom there once we get out. Then after that, can we get rid of bad quirks at all? Not with this set of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get all the slime mold I can because it's cheap and I can stack it. I'm losing my voice a bit. then I think it's going to be worthwhile to get... I'm not sure the ceremonial drum stack. Songbook of Rousing Tunes for sure. Whiskey flasks just for relationships. And yeah, I'll get the ceremonial drums for now. Then in items, I want to use the wax inoculants just to prevent diseases. This might help relationship stuff. No. Some of that was bad. We can fix it though. Unfriendly with Para, unfriendly with Reynolds, so 2 and 1. A roast pig will fix one of those. You and Reynold. So you and Reynold only need 1 to go to very friendly. You and Para only need 1. Oh, tried. You and Sarmenti. Wow, okay. And that kind of sets me where I want to be. We now have the 2 mastery points, which... Oof, I only have 2. And we're gonna be in the sluice. We definitely want Yop, because that's chance to stun, that's 2 weakens, removes stealth. So depending upon how I use that, that's really, really good. And let's go with the Volnon Slice Off. Okay, and then that will be that for now. I suppose I could spend a little more here, but I don't think it's going to be worth spending the 12 extra relics. And I guess the ceremonial drums do not stack, but that kind of sets me up if I want to fight the Leviathan later on, or for the mountain boss, I believe. And then I have a few other things to use once I get out of the sluice. So yeah, I'll go into the sluice next time, and then probably whatever region is after that, and we will pick up from there next time. So as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.